How would humanity respond if the sun was predicted to die in the near future? This question is what sprouted the idea for what became the basis of the world of Nomads Survive. In this video, we'll be taking a closer look at the origins and goals of the Society of Intergalactic Nomads, otherwise known as the Dead Space Society, or commonly referred to as the DSS. In a universe where the lifespan of stars is short, civilizations have been forced to migrate across star systems and even galaxies. Currently, the only known intelligent life is concentrated in a single star system, orbiting the star Omuna. The DSS is a religious group with its grand monastery located in the preserved lush cliffs of the planet Pleonus, the capital of the Omuna system. The planet hosts extremely large metropolitan areas that are broken up by mountain ranges, which have formed over centuries of tectonic plate movements. They've become too steep and dangerous to be populated. However, the DSS still decided to build a monastery in a remote region of the planet. 4 planets, including Pleonus, orbit the star Omuna. All of them are populated by humans as well as other intelligent indigenous species. When humanity first migrated to the Omuna system, roughly 4,000 years ago, the star was already reaching a relatively old age for this universe. Nevertheless, the 4 millennia have been enough for humanity to prosper and reach a high level of technological advancement. At the same time, enough time had passed for them to forget the significance of their first arrival in the system and begin to disregard the likelihood that Omuna may soon collapse and consume them all in its event horizon. Omuna is part of the light bulb galaxy, that was appropriately named after its unusual shape that resembles a light bulb. The galaxy is obviously large in size, and only some of its star systems have been mapped by the DSS Nomads or other explorers. The Nomads are actively venturing deeper and trying to gather as much information as possible to find a new home for civilization. But space travel is dangerous and expensive, and the politics of their mission are often frowned upon. Beyond the light bulb galaxy is the limitless vastness of the universe of dying stars. Not only interstellar, but intergalactic civilizations have perished following the sudden, unexpected collapse of nearby stars. What remains of intelligent life, as far as we know, lives in the Omuna system. Well, we've gone too far out already, so let's take a few steps back. Like I've said, there are several species of intelligent life living in the Omuna system, including humans. Well, if you can still call them humans after the millennia of genetic modification and mutations that have led them to become global men. Their seat of power in the system is on Pleonus. Therefore, it's also where the Dead Space Society placed its monastery. The DSS is an ancient religion formed around the worship of stars. Its followers now revere their star, Omuna. They pray to her light and speak of her as an omniscient cosmic being. They believe all stars are holy, superior beings that lead their own lives, and as a byproduct of their existence, they give precious light, that is the essence of life on every planet. Even though the stars are spoken of as all-knowing, powerful beings, the followers of the Church of Omuna, or the DSS, fear a godly creature they name the Toller, who will eventually come and claim the precious light of their star. 300 years ago, the prophet Ignis,
he would speak ill of her glory, of our prophet Ignis. I shall read to you her words. I plead that you listen carefully and heed them. Stand tall, men of Omuna, stand proud. For we are of Omuna, the mightiest of stars. We have ever been its servants, serving in the name of its light and its light alone. Dutifully, we obey as it brings its first light of dawn to Gloop and goes away at dusk on Krovoina. Every day it leaves, we perpetually trust in its return. Omuna is the mightiest of stars. We obey her natural cycle, respect her need to hide its light from us when she must, and we pray for her to give it back as she ever has. Omuna is the mightiest of stars. Alas, the Toller sings his lullaby to all. I have heard his distant bell ring among the stars, and in his song he named Omuna, the mightiest of stars no more. The cosmic echoes from Omuna are clear. She must retreat her light. as the toller takes it. She spoke to me. Omuna urges us to flee.
Well, the believers worship the toller out of a silent fear. So when the prophet Ignis claimed to have heard his lullaby and received messages, which she calls cosmic echoes, from Omuna, many flocked to her word and re-established a branch of the DSS dedicating to search for a new home system. Along with her famous statement, Ignis published a longer letter, elaborating on the necessity of finding a new home. In the letter, she described a sign she received from Omuna, a sign that will make it clear to explorers that they have found their new home. The description goes as follows. Find a beast perched atop a tree covered in fungi. In its mouth, it holds a reptile, illuminated only by the starlight penetrating through dark clouds. Some, more educated members of society, quickly understood the secret meaning behind the seemingly obvious statement. They must find a planet which supports life of all kinds so that they too may quickly, easily adapt and survive. Others, unfortunately, took the statements too literally and have now incorporated it into the existing theology. Still, the Nomads work together to find a suitable system to which they might migrate to when Omuna eventually collapses. The religion is now divided into two main camps: those who believe it is necessary to send out nomads and those who do not. Because the religion is based on a much older belief system, tracing even to pre-Omunan times, originating from writings of the first Messiah, one they called Space Stepper, there are those who firmly believe Omuna is the mightiest of stars and its light will never be lost. The Space Stepper wrote of stars as mighty, all-powerful beings that give life to all. Given that his original home system was consumed by the supernova of its former star, it's quite surprising that the religion endured the migration of his civilization to the Omuna system and transformed into an Omuna-based worship system. The faction of the DSS, which believes Ignis' words, is large and powerful. Their nomad expeditions to new worlds are expensive, but overall profitable. They're funded by rich members of the church, and the Nomads have research departments developing most advanced space traveling technologies. It's commandeered by some of the best and most well-trained experts in the system. All of them are dedicated to making space travel safe and efficient and as easy for the Nomads to survive on uninhabited and unknown planets full of dangerous predators and all kinds of other unpredictable variables. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed this entry into the world of Nomads Survive.